did you come up with Kyra's character?
Actually, whenever I would watch a horror movie or something, the main character almost would be Kyra. So I just thought like she would be having some two sisters or thing, like just my imagination.
If Shadow started talking, what would it complain about?
It would complain that stop stepping on me when you move.
If your pillow could sing a song every night, which song would you choose?
There's a song of Diljit Dosanjh. Actually, it's my favorite singer. So its name is Water. So
Ghost or aliens?
Ghost because I already have aliens, my friends, of course.
Superpower or unlimited money?
Unlimited money because money is almost the superpower. Oh.
Welcome to the Star Author podcast presented by Bookalooza. Today, we have an author whose storytelling will give you goosebumps. Meet JAPTEJVEER Kaur, a fifth grader from St. Joseph Secondary School and the mastermind behind this spine chilling book, The Nightmare. Do check out her book available on our bookstore, and the link of the book is given in the description box. So, let's welcome her to this show. So, let's begin.
Yes.
Please share your book experience on Bookalooza with us.
My book experience on Bookalooza is quite fun. Whenever I had nothing to do, I would just pick up my laptop and I would start writing. Like at one time, I literally thought I would never complete this book. Actually, the book writing on Bookalooza is very comfortable and easy.
Okay, that's very nice to hear. And what inspired you to write The Nightmare?
Actually, when I didn't even know about Bookalooza and I was too small to write, so I would just make stories, rhymes, and I would just speak them. So my mother, I would tell them to my mother and sister, and my mother would note that down. So I don't know they're misplaced or something, but after then, when I got the opportunity to write on Bookalooza, I was very excited. So I told my mother, and my mother was like, "You have to go for this. That's very important for you."
Okay, that's very interesting story that inspired you to write The Nightmare. And what do you think? Like, how did you come up with Kyra's character?
Actually, whenever I would watch a horror movie or something, the main character almost would be Kyra. So I just thought like she would be having some two sisters or thing, like just my imagination.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so if a ghost texted you, what would it say?
It would probably say like if I would see and I would have to write a story on that, it would probably say that go out of this house or something.
Okay. And if your shadow started talking, what would it complain about?
It would complain that stop stepping on me when you move. But I cannot do that.
Yeah, we can't do anything about it. So, would you rather have a talking dog or a flying cat?
I would have a flying cat because I have heard about skinwalkers, and if I have a talking dog, so I would be like I have a skinwalker in my house all the time. So
Okay,
that's
okay,
why I prefer a flying cat.
okay. So, if your pillow could sing a song every night, which song would you choose?
Mm, there's a song of Diljit Dosanjh. Actually, it's my favorite singer. So its name is Water. So like that one, I love it.
Okay, that's nice. And if monsters were afraid of something, what would it be?
Moonlight. It would be
Mostly,
moonlight.
huh, correct. And if your teacher turned into a superhero, what would be their name?
Actually, I thought about this a long time that if actually I thought this. So, Steffi, I guess so. It's a very funny name according to me, Steffi.
Okay. And to which teacher would you give it?
There is a class teacher of mine now, Kusum ma'am. So that teacher.
Okay. And what if you could swipe places with any celebrity for a day? Who would it be?
Of course, Diljit Dosanjh. I love how he enjoys everything.
Okay. You really love Diljit. You have listened to all his songs, right?
Almost, yeah.
Okay. And why did you choose a doll as the central element in this story?
I chose a doll because in most of the like horror stories, the doll is the main base. So that's why I thought like a doll would be horror, and
Mm-hmm.
that's why.
Okay, like Annabelle, we have seen that.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So, if you had to describe your book in 3 words, what 3 words would they be?
I would say it about suspense, horror,
Mhm.
and I would say it enjoying.
Okay. And do you think Kyra's aunt was hiding something?
Let's see in the next part.
Okay. So, yeah, we are eagerly waiting for your next part. And okay. So, if you could make one law that everyone must follow, what would it be?
It would be that whatever the kid does, they don't have to give them so external punishments like the whole mental health is disturbed.
Okay. Have you got any punishment like this?
No, but I've heard stories about that. Because of that, so many mental healths are disturbed.
Okay, okay. You're very thoughtful. So, if you had to live in a haunted house now for a week, what's the first thing that you would do?
I would go on the bed, I would take the blanket till my head and just sleep.
Okay, you are not scared of ghosts and the scary places, dark places.
Like in the morning, whether it's my house or any other place, in the morning I'm completely chill, and in the night I just want to forget about it and just sleep. I wait for the morning.
Okay, okay. That's great. And if you could invent a new holiday, what would it be celebrated for?
It would be celebrated for like we have Bisakhi and all. It would be celebrated for the exams are over.
Okay, yeah, students really need a break after giving their exams. They
Yeah.
do deserve that. So, if your book was made into a movie, who would play Kyra?
There's one actor, Deepika Padukone. I think she will be best for that.
Okay, okay. And what is your favorite scary story that inspired you writing?
Actually, not any scary story, leaving that Annabelle one.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted to watch that, and the day I watched it, I couldn't sleep.
Okay.
And when Bookalooza was introduced, then I thought of writing something horror because horror is my favorite, topic about for book writing or anything.
Okay, that's good. Horror is your genre of writing, right?
Yeah,
You love writing about horror things, spooky things. That's nice.
yeah.
Because if I were at your age, I would be very scared. I won't be writing anything on horror because I'm very much scared of ghosts. So, next question on this only. Do you believe in ghosts?
As I told you, in the morning, I'm chill, completely chill. In the night, I am so afraid that I can't even get out of bed and go to the washroom if I want to.
Okay. But my point is do you believe that ghosts exist or it's just
No.
a myth?
It's just the darkness and all. I'm scared that somebody like from when I was small, then also I ever thought someone will come from the back of me and will stab me. I don't know
Hmm.
why. I don't know. I watched a movie or something. I don't know,
Okay.
but I thought like I now also think that someone will come and just stab me from the back.
Okay.
I'm so
Okay.
scared about that. That's why I have to wake my parents in the night.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, they are the only safe place now. So, do you plan on writing a sequel then, right? You plan on writing a sequel of The Nightmare?
Yes,
Okay. And when are we supposed to see that? When are you planning?
I'm planning to write about sometime like 1 month or something or less than that.
Okay. Okay. We are eagerly waiting for your book. So, moving on to the next round, that is one word rapid fire questions. Okay. Here
Yeah.
we will get to know about your preferences. Okay. So, ghost or aliens?
Ghost, because I already have aliens, my friends, of course.
Ah, okay. And day or night?
Day.
Okay. Chocolate or candy?
Chocolate, of course.
Haunted house or dark forest?
I would go with haunted house because I don't believe in ghosts, and dark forests have animals.
Yeah, that's the point. And superhero or villain?
Superhero.
Okay. Flying or invisibility?
Invisibility.
Okay. What would you do if you become invisible?
I would just haunt my friends. I would
Okay.
love to do that.
Okay. And what about summers or winters?
Of course, winters. Those small things which fly around, I
Hmm.
hate them.
Okay. And funny or scary?
Scary.
Pizza or pasta?
Pizza.
Superpower or unlimited money?
Unlimited money, because money is almost the superpower of man.
Okay. And what about ice cream or cake?
Ice cream.
Okay. Spooky music or funny music?
Spooky music.
Okay. School trips or family trips?
School trips.
Okay. Books or movie?
Movies.
Okay. Running fast or jumping high?
Jumping high because I go to basketball and it will help me a lot.
Okay. You play basketball.
Yeah, I
That's
do.
really nice. Okay. So it was a really nice conversation with you. And it's
Yeah.
time to wrap up the episode now. Like, I
Yes.
had a roller coaster ride with you to begin with. From ghosts in the basement to mystery dolls reappearing, Japtejveer has kept us on the edge of our seats, I must say. So, a huge thank you to her for sharing her spooky storytelling secrets with us today and telling us about what all she likes, what all she do. So until next time, stay curious, keep writing, and beware of the mysterious dolls at your doorsteps. So thank you so much.